three most idiotic as well as atrocious things that will happen here. We'll see the meetings of the G8 countries, we'll see the meetings of the B20, and we'll see the G20 coming here. And what these three acronyms collectively mean is ongoing violence in our communities. They mean attacks on indigenous people, attacks on the environment, attacks on women and queer folk, attacks on migrants. And these attacks have been ongoing. And so our struggle is ongoing. We are members of the Toronto Community Mobilization Network, and we are long-time community activists in this city. So we're happy that you've joined us here in Parkdale, which is a community space, miles from that fence, miles from that traffic snarls, because this is where the issues lie. This is where it is important for us to actually create real solutions. We've created a space which is going to be open for the next 15 days for people to gather together, to talk, to strategize, to learn, to teach. We have people coming from across Canada and across the world to talk about the kinds of world we want to live in. A world that includes all of us. A world that is representative of the 6 billion voices in it. A world that is not merely about the 1,000 people and the small financial institutions and the banks that will be speaking to us later this month. I'm going to introduce now Aruna Budram, who is our Convergence Space Manager, who's going to speak about who we are, what we're doing, and why we have this space.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Well, I'd like to welcome everyone to the TCMN Convergence Space. It is a great, beautiful day today, and I'm really excited to have all of my friends here, as well as all of you, so thank you for being here. We are very excited to have a space finally for us, a space free of discrimination, free of surveillance, filled with community and hopeful excitement for the upcoming next weeks. We are looking forward to building relationships, community and friendship, and connections that will last well beyond the G20. We are excited to provide free food and lots of different trainings, workshops. There will be lots of events happening in this space. This space will be used by community members from not only Toronto, but across the GTA and across Canada. So we're looking forward to having our friends from all over be here. We are looking forward also to working and creating in this space. This space will be a space where art will be made, where connections will be made, and we're also definitely looking forward to creating that and building those relationships. So welcome, thank you all for being here, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Thanks, Aruna. There has been a lot of questions, a lot of comments. People have been asking ourselves, what is it that we want the G8, G20 to do? What is it that the G8, G20 could do better? What could be added to the agenda? Should we be talking about newer issues? Should we be expanding the focus of this? And after years of seeing the G20 fail, the G20 was established in 1999 to ensure that an economic crisis would not happen, to ensure that there would be financial stability. Guess what? There was an economic crisis. This year, the G8 has 50 goals that it has set for itself that it's supposed to meet. It's going to meet none of them. This year, it's going to be 3 years since the time that the G20 promised the world $20 billion in food aid. They've given less than 10% of it. Right? What we're seeing is a group of people that are absolutely incompetent and absolutely non-representative. They have selected themselves to decide the future of the world. And so in the face of this, we are forced to say, we are compelled to say, and it's our responsibilities today, that the G8 and the G20 needs to be abolished. These meetings need to be These meetings need to be cancelled. They need to be cancelled immediately. There is no good that has ever come out of the G8, G20 process. And the sooner we get rid of it, the sooner we start talking about community solutions, the better. Next we have Rosina Kazi, who's going to do a short performance.
Hi. This is a piece that was written by activists and community members, and I asked myself to recite it, and we might have people join us as we do this. Welcome to Toronto. Democracy shirking, fear-mongering, women's rights abusing Stephen Harper invites us all to watch rich people talk to rich people about how to save the world from rich people. This June, the G8, G20 circus is coming to town. Once again, billions will be spent so that politicians, lawyers, and big businessmen can assure us that the world is in safe hands. Like a song for Haiti, we'll be told that the few can be many. From the 21st to the 27th of June, the people of Toronto, Turtle Island, invite the whole world to sing a different song. Toronto, from Jane and Finch to Parkdale, Rexdale to Malvern, the inner colony run by the institutions of economy, where schools banish children, governments banish schools, employers degrade and profit from the exploitation of women, migrant workers bleed dry, indigenous peoples pushed aside, humiliated by laws that line the pockets of the wealthy under their corporate sky. Welcome to Toronto, where the welfare line grows almost as quick as a gap between the rich and the poor, where a welfare check won't get you a roof, let alone food.
Welcome
To our streets, $3 from A to B. They will deny disability because time waits for nobody. The city behind the tower, it ain't free. Welcome to the streets choked by big businesses, gut rot, where doctors of color work taxis, the factories, where women work the homes of the wealthy to try to keep their children healthy, to try and find opportunity in the land of the plenty on a belly starved empty. Welcome to urban apartheid, streets partitioned by police, security, immigration officials, and CCTV. The city's paramilitary and their bedtime buddy, the TV, wage war on the homeless, the youth, the sex worker, the black male in the hoodie, the faces that make their label poverty. Welcome to streets where the G8, G20 feeds, where their hatred economy breeds the knives that kill our children, the laws that pollute our food. Welcome to the fence streets, where the powers that be underestimate the powers of you and me, where we are rewriting the world destiny, for in the cracks in the concrete we find sustenance. In the name of tomorrow, we return these streets to global family, to those who wish her free. In these streets, no one is illegal. Another world is possible, and it's here, and it's now, and it's a party. We don't need no song from no celebrity. We won't be sung to sleep. Their songs won't heal the world because we have our own words, our own flag, and it's unfurled. We are the people. We are the beat that run rings around capitalism's 2 feet. Our world needs you. Let the G8, G20 hear you.